This is the moment Port Charles explodes, because the person everyone thought was guilty may not be guilty at all, and the person everyone trusted might be hiding the most shocking truth. I thought I understood the chaos around Rocco, Britt, Nathan, Dante, Sonny, and Willow, but after this, I'm not sure anyone in this town is telling the whole story. I'm taking you straight into Wednesday's General Hospital spoilers, and let me just say, the tension is not slowing down. It's getting uglier, darker, and way more personal. Every character seems to be standing on a secret, and every secret is one wrong sentence away from being exposed. Britt is furious. Lulu is pointing fingers. Dante is ready to explode. Sonny is sniffing out a dangerous connection, and Willow may be about to learn a brutal truth that changes everything. First, I have to talk about Britt, because this woman is not staying quiet anymore. Lulu comes in with accusations, blame, and that classic self-righteous energy, but Britt is done being treated like the villain in a crime she didn't commit. From where I'm standing, Britt's argument actually makes sense. She was not the mastermind behind covering up Rocco's crime. She was not the one making decisions while everything went off the rails. According to Britt, that responsibility belongs to Lulu and Nathan. And honestly, that's where this whole situation gets nasty. Britt insists she had nothing to do with hiding what Rocco did. And the most shocking part, she claims that when Rocco shot Cullum, she was unconscious. She didn't see it. She didn't know it happened. She wasn't part of that moment at all. So when Lulu tries to put the blame on her, Britt fires back hard. I can almost hear her saying, "Don't drag me into your mess just because you can't handle what your son did." But that's the thing. In Port Charles, the person who screams the loudest is not always the most innocent. And that's not even the only fight burning through town. Liz and Rick appear to be heading into a brand new clash, and this time, it looks tied to legal trouble and dangerous misunderstandings. Liz may think Rick is siding with the wrong people, just like Sonny seems to believe. To her, Rick might look like he is standing too close to Ava, too close to shady deals, too close to another betrayal, but Rick seems desperate to explain that this is not what it looks like. The twist here is the gift. Yes, a gift. Rick's conversation with Ava may not have been about some dark alliance or secret villain plan. It may have been about an art painting, something connected to a present for Liz. Imagine that. While everyone is ready to accuse Rick of working with the enemy, he may have simply been trying to do something thoughtful. But in this town, even a gift can look like a crime scene. And if Liz misunderstands him, that wound could cut deeper than either of them expects. Meanwhile, Curtis is not backing down either. Someone may call him out for misjudging Isaiah, reminding him that Isaiah is supposed to be a good doctor, not a criminal. But Curtis is already locked onto his suspicion, and once Curtis gets that look in his eyes, it's hard to pull him away. He believes Isaiah has to prove his innocence. Until then, Isaiah remains the most suspicious person in the room. And then Jordan steps in with what sounds like evidence. He describes the car that forced her to swerve, and according to her, it looked just like Isaiah's car. That detail changes everything. But here's where I start to question the whole story. What if Jordan is remembering it wrong? What if fear, stress, and Curtis's constant theories are shaping what she thinks she saw? Because Curtis has been right beside her, feeding the idea that Isaiah could be responsible. Maybe he means well. Maybe he is protecting her. Or maybe he is unknowingly pushing her toward a false memory. That's what makes this so dangerous. If Jordan truly believes Isaiah caused the accident and ran away, then Isaiah could be ruined before the real truth even comes out. And if Isaiah is innocent, someone else is hiding in the shadows, watching Curtis and Jordan chase the wrong target. That would be the kind of twist no one saw coming. Then there's Rocco, and I need to be honest. His behavior is raising massive red flags. Rocco may no longer see Danny and Charlotte as friends after catching them secretly kissing. But why does that hit him so hard? Why does he react like their private moment is some kind of betrayal? I keep asking myself what Rocco is really feeling. Is it jealousy? Is it confusion? Is there something unspoken between these three that nobody wants to admit? Because his reaction feels bigger than a simple friendship problem. It feels like there's something buried under the surface. Something messy. Something emotional. Something Rocco himself might not even understand yet. And after what happened with Cullum, Rocco's already walking around with a secret heavy enough to destroy him. So if this new emotional spiral pushes him over the edge, Danny and Charlotte may have no idea what they just triggered. Now let's move to one of the most explosive confrontations. Nathan, or should I say fake Nathan, may finally snap. Dante is furious. And honestly, who can blame him? Dante finds out that fake Nathan helped hide the truth about Rocco shooting Cullum, and that is not something he can just forgive. Dante confronts him. Dante pushes him. Dante may even attack first. And then fake Nathan fires back. But here's the part that makes my skin crawl. If Nathan is fake, then what exactly is he hiding beyond Rocco's secret? Why is he so involved? Why does he care enough to protect the cover-up? And what happens if Dante pushes too hard and gets too close to the truth? This fight may not just be about Rocco. It may be about exposing an identity, a lie, and a much bigger operation that has been hiding in plain sight. Then Michael enters the picture, and his move feels quiet but dangerous. It looks like he may call someone, possibly Brooklyn, and the timing is suspicious. Could Michael be about to reveal that Chase is cheating on Willow? Or at least that something is happening behind Willow's back? If that call is really about Chase and Willow, then we are looking at another emotional bomb ready to drop. And, speaking of Willow, she may receive information that sends her into a rage. Not sadness, not confusion, rage. The most likely reason, Willow may discover that Nina forgot to inject Drew with the paralysis medication. That mistake could change everything. Drew may begin recovering. Drew may regain control. Drew may become a threat again. And for Willow, that means the plan she thought was secure could start falling apart in real time. Just think about how brutal that truth would be. Nina, the one person who should have handled it, may have slipped. And because of that, Drew could come back stronger, angrier, and more dangerous than before. Willow's anger may not only be about the mistake, it may be about fear. Because once Drew starts recovering, he may remember things, expose things, and punish everyone who tried to keep him down. Finally, we come back to Sonny, and this is where the whole episode may take a darker turn. Sonny could uncover a newer, deeper secret connected to Cullum. At first, Cullum may not have been Sonny's main enemy. Maybe he was just another piece on the board. But now everything may be changing. Sonny could discover that Cullum and Sidwell are connected. Maybe they're working together. Maybe they've been on the same team all along. If Sonny learns that Cullum and Sidwell are linked, then this is no longer just about one shooting, one cover-up, or one family scandal. This becomes a war. And when Sonny realizes someone has been moving pieces behind his back, he does not just sit down and wait. He strikes. So, here's where we are. Britt is being blamed for a crime she says she knew nothing about. Rick may be misunderstood over a gift that looks like a betrayal. Curtis may be chasing the wrong suspect. Jordan may be remembering the wrong car. Rocco may be hiding feelings nobody understands. Fake Nathan may be one confrontation away from being exposed. Michael may be about to blow up Willow's world. Willow may learn Nina made a catastrophic mistake, and Sonny may discover that Cullum and Sidwell are part of the same dangerous game. But that's not the scariest part. The scariest part is that all these secrets are starting to connect. And once one person breaks, the whole town could go down with them. Because if Drew wakes up stronger, if Dante exposes fake Nathan, if Sonny confirms Cullum's alliance, and if Rocco finally reveals what really happened that night, Port Charles won't just be shaken. It will be shattered. And the question I can't stop asking is this. When the truth is finally exposed, who will still be standing? And who has already crossed the line they can never come back from?